Hey guys, in this video I'm going to give you a few tips on how to get your ex back without going crazy or loco or insane like a lot of people usually do after a breakup. If you in the last couple days or weeks or months broke up from your ex and you're feeling horribly depressed and lonely and just are experiencing an incredible amount of pain, I completely understand what you're going through. Um, when my ex-girlfriend or when my girlfriend broke up with me, it was one of the worst experiences of my life. Everything I knew about the world and about life sort of flipped upside down in a matter of hours when she broke up with me one afternoon a few years back. And all of my future aspirations and dreams and sort of the vision I had of the future with her and with us sort of went out the window. So I was completely left, confused, depressed, lonely. I was with her for a couple of years, and we'd talk every single day and be with each other every single day throughout that time period. And for her to leave out of the blue, it really it was a shock to me, because I was almost like a fish out of water, dealing with a lot of the things that I was going through. So whatever you're going through, I completely understand. I know from firsthand experience how bad it feels. I don't think there's anyone out there that hasn't dealt with an emotionally crippling breakup. So whatever you're feeling right now, it's completely okay, and everyone goes through it. And if anything, it'd be weird if you didn't feel depressed and lonely right now. It just goes to show how special that relationship was with you and your ex. So I'm going to give you 3 tips in this video that you can take home with you and start using immediately to start that reattraction process back up, and get yourself in a great position to get your ex back. So let's go on to tip number 1. The first thing you should understand is you need to take a breather from not only the relationship and your ex, but just take a breather from even thinking about it. In the last few weeks and months, you probably went on an emotional roller coaster from the period leading up to the breakup, which you probably thought it was coming, and it actually did, to the actual breakup itself, and to the time after the breakup. That whole period of your life is just straight craziness, emotionally. Just the arguments with your ex, or the disputes with your ex, and then all the internal dialogue that's going on in your head. If they're with someone, why'd they leave you? Is there anything you did wrong? Analyzing your past relationship, all the feelings of loneliness you're currently feeling, anger, depression, all these things are sort of boiling in your head, and it's not healthy. So you need to take a step back from the relationship, not only to eventually get your ex back, but just to get your sanity and your sense of emotional health back. So I know it's going to be hard to not contact your ex and not see them as much as you'd like to, and you really have to force yourself not to even think about them. It's going to be tough, but at the end of the day, in order to get yourself on the right track to get your ex back, you have to get yourself back on your feet first. That's one thing a lot of people don't understand. They think they can contact their ex crying and sobbing, and somehow their ex is going to think that they're this attractive individual, and they're going to fall back in love. As much as that sucks that this doesn't work, the reality is it doesn't. So you have to get yourself back on your feet. So in order to do that, like I said, take a breather from your ex, take a breather just from the relationship, and most importantly, just take a breather from even thinking of that getting in the whole relationship mind frame. So very, very important point. Number 2, be with your friends and family as much as you can. It's extremely important to surround yourself with positivity, with people that you love and enjoy to spend your time with, and that's gonna put you in a great position to emotionally heal. Laughter and reminiscing about the positive aspects of your past, and just hanging out with your friends. Those things are so underappreciated and so underlooked, especially after a breakup. The only thing that you want right now is just to be with your ex, curled in bed or curled on a couch watching the Family Guy with your ex. And you probably don't want to see your friends or family right now. You probably just want to be alone. But you have to understand that they're going to remove a lot of the pain and the emotional crap that's going in your head that you can't do by yourself. Simply just being with them and laughing and talking, like I said, is going to do so much to remove all those feelings of all the craziness that's in your head and just get you back on your feet. So it's so important to do that. And the third tip is to place more emphasis on your work and career. Like I said, you want to take a step back from your relationship and your ex, so it's going to be really hard to do that. So you might as well just put more emphasis on your job and your career and your work. It's just going to keep your mind busy, and it's just going to keep yourself busy and active. And when you're active and busy and your mind's focusing on your work, it's not focused on your ex and your relationship and all that other stuff. So, like I said, if you're going to be, trying to keep yourself busy, you might as well just make some money while you're doing it and improve your career and place more emphasis on that. So, I know lots of people that broke up with their ex, and it was one of the most productive times in their life, just because they just kept themselves so busy during this time. So those are definitely the 3 points that I just talked about. If you could internalize them and really, utilize them and put them into work and do action, you'll be surprised with the results that you're going to see. How much better you'll feel, and just the emotional place that you're going to take yourself is going to be much healthier. So once you do those 3 things, how do you know when your ex is ready to take you back? Because, like I said, number 1, you have to get yourself back on your feet first. But once that actually happens, you are going to be in a position where you're going to be in a great position to reattract your ex. But how do you know when your ex is actually ready to take you back? Well, they actually, there's something called the X-Back test, where you can find out subtly if they're ready to take you back. If your ex does basically 2 subtle things when you see them, you're guaranteed almost, I wouldn't say guaranteed, but practically guaranteed for them that they want to take you back. So I'm going to show you what these 2 things are when you click on the link below. It's the link goes to my site, which is www.breakuphub.com, and I'm going to reveal what those 2 things are, what those 2 signs are that your ex will do unconsciously to let you know that they're ready for you to take them back. So click the link below, and I'll see you on the other side. Take care. Bye-bye.